Maine has a lively music scene, and three young brothers are working hard to stand out in it. Their band, 12OC, recently had one of its biggest gigs yet when it opened for country music star Scotty McCreery in Portland.
207's Beth McAvoy sat down with the members of 12OC at one of their favorite venues, Eric's Church in Windham.
12OC. It's a unique name. What does it mean? Where did it come from?
We have a camp up on Moosehead Lake. We were up there building a bunkhouse, and we're framing the floor. And I mean, in carpentry world, 16 on center is how you're supposed to frame the floor joists, and we accidentally did it 2 feet on center. So we put the plywood down. It's like a trampoline. So we're getting under the plywood, under the whole bunkhouse, putting more joists up that's 12 on center, which is way too overbuilt. My uncle actually said, "Oh, we should call ourselves 12OC Carpentry." And I was like, that could be a band name.
They've been 12OC ever since.
All right.
Just 4 Maine guys working overtime on their music.
I'm a paralegal.
I'm a carpenter.
And I'm a plumber.
And their little brother, the lead singer, Reed Nichols, is only 17 and still in high school. When did you know that you could sing?
I never knew. But then they told me I could, so then I just started playing.
I think you were like 12 years old, and Reed got up there and sang one song, and we were like, oh my God.
Learning to play instruments started in the family kitchen.
Jack learned how to play the guitar from my dad.
He taught me like 3 chords, I think GCD, when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and then I just like kind of learned off YouTube.
Jack taught me some stuff.
I watched them enough to the point where I could figure out some of it.
Every family holiday is just one big jam session, so everyone brings their instruments and we all just play music, like unless we're eating, basically the whole time. And that's kind of where the music side of things came from.
7 years ago, Reed and Will first started performing at small open mic nights, growing their confidence and their sound.
We don't even try.
But it wasn't until George Chaison-Lapine joined them that they really started to find their rhythm.
I'm the old man of the group. I'm 24. It was like last December. Jack called me up and was like, hey man, we're kind of trying to change our sound right now. You know, I heard that you played drums back in the day, because I'd stopped playing drums all through college. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I'll see if I can pick it back up or whatever. And then we started playing in my mom's basement one day, and it was like, it kind of felt like a switch went off, and we literally haven't stopped since.
Felt right.
Brothers fight, brothers get into it. How do you guys keep things,
George is like the dad of the group. So anytime we get into it, he's like level-headed, comes in like, all right guys, calm down, we gotta play a show.
We fight all the time, like constantly, I'll tell you that. But when it comes down to like the show and everything, and we get up on stage, it just like all goes away, and it doesn't matter anymore. Cause like this is what we like to do.
Each band member brings something unique to the table.
That's kind of the running joke, is I can't really sing. It's like, oh, does Jack need a mic tonight?
But their youngest member has emerged as the band's songwriter. Reed, I've been listening to some of the music, and the lyrics are pretty mature. You're 17, you're still in high school. Where does this stuff come from?
I never really know. I take events in my life that happen, and I'll just, I guess, dramatize them. Yeah, hanging out with these guys, I mean, you learn a lot. Some stuff I shouldn't know.
He's your little brother. Have you been surprised when he brings you some songs and lyrics?
Oh, it's unbelievable. Proud of him.
That was so nice.
As they play all over New England at bigger and bigger venues, their popularity is growing.
I think something else that has worked in our favor is that there isn't like a huge country music like band scene in New England, so that's helped us kind of elevate ourselves a little bit.
Are you guys surprised at how well you've been received and how much you're growing?
It's kind of surreal.
I go out after school to I get a drink out of Roma Joe's down the street. And I'm getting recognized at Roma Joe's, Home Depot. Like, it's crazy. I don't understand.
Their mom got us all 12OC sweatshirts for Christmas, and I was wearing mine up in Camden. And some guy was like, oh, I saw that band last week. They were awesome. And I was like, yeah, I'm a fan. And that was like, that's Camden. So it's kind of spreading out a little bit.
As for the future, they're keeping their day jobs for now.
We have a great support system. A lot of people working for us on our side, so.
We're just kind of enjoying it step by step, like seeing where it goes, playing every show for as it is, and if we get bigger opportunities, then we grow. Day by day. And it's definitely day by day.
Couple of observations. First of all, at the very beginning of the story, tapping the guitar strings with wooden spoon handles.
I've never seen that before, ever.
It sounded really nice.
Yeah,
I wanted to hear more of it, but that's something I've never seen, never heard of. Completely intrigued. I don't know if that's an invention of theirs. Probably not. Someone's probably done that already. But
oh gosh,
cool.
They were a fun group, and I loved when the kid was like, "Yeah, I didn't know I could sing," until they were like, "Yeah, you can sing." I thought that was so great. They're awesome. They're having so much fun, and they're so young.
In my own life, it worked out just about 180 degrees opposite. I was about 10 or 11 years old, and I never knew that I couldn't sing. And then people started to tell me, you really can't sing.
Oh man, so you mean we won't be quitting our day jobs anytime soon to start a band then is what you're telling me? Because I was really enjoying what they were doing, and I was hoping, to maybe do it myself someday.
I'm not going to be quitting this job to take up a career in music. You do what you need to, Sam. So 12OC has several concerts coming up. Just head to the 207 section of our News Center Maine website or app to find out more. And we've got some of their original music coming up a little bit later in this half hour.